Hey, what's up my crypto fans? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Vulcan blockchain and how much passive income it can earn. We all know this is done by the project founder that founded Safuu. So if this starts anywhere near like Safuu started, we are all in for a treat. So we'll have a look at what Vulcan blockchain is, and we'll also go through one of the announcements from Brian Legend on what is up and coming in the next few weeks. So if you want to know all that cool stuff and more, stay tuned and let's go crypto. So for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I give you all the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi and sometimes NFT space. And also the mandatory waffle on this channel is anything you see, hear or choose to ignore is not financial advice. No, it's just me being nice. So today's video, Vulcan, or Vultoken as it's called, is an auto-rebasing token, pretty much like its other brother Safuu, but with a lot more features and a different APR set. So what is the fixed APR? Well, this runs on a fixed and flexi reward system. So the fixed APR is 44% APR and the flexi depends on the amount of transactions on the blockchain. But what other options does it offer? Well, let's jump into the website and have a look. Boom. So here on the website, you will see some functions here that are pretty similar to its obviously other platform, Safuu. Now here you can see the auto rebasing is slightly different though, because this rebasing happens every 15 minutes and only gives you APR rate of 44% a year. But this is automatically claimed and you don't have to mess around doing this or collecting it. Now the flexi reward is a claimable reward, as you can see here, every 24 hours from the flexi pool, which claims 1% of the money from all transactions to invest in the pool and must be claimed in 24 hours. Also, all unclaimed tokens go into a 30-day power pool pit where you get a second chance to claim a slice of that cherry. But this comes at a cost of you must have claimed every single one of the fixed flex claims over the 30-day period. And obviously, in true fashion, if you're missing a claim, you're not eligible. And of course, there is a fee, as you would expect from the blockchain wanting to take a slice of its pie, is that there's a gas fee plus a 5% fee of all Vul claimed. That's just obviously, like I said, the project claiming its cheddar. So yes, this is very rule heavy. Yes, it's a bit messy compared to probably people that were into Safuu and other projects, but there is a lot more options for you to collect a reward. And with it having its own blockchain, I can see this probably having extra income and being more sustainable. So let's jump back over to more sustainable. So that's a flavor of some of its features. It also has some of its old Safuu Pal features, obviously like you've seen the treasury, the fire pit. But one thing it does have is Vulcan has a bridge to the Binance Smart Chain to easily do the transactions cross bridge. So now you've had a flavor of the Vul token, let's go on to the news and updates from Brian Legend himself. So what was the news from Brian Legend today? Well, Brian Legend said that the DEXy Ooxy swap like pancakeswap will have its own token that holders will get a slice of the DEX revenue just from holding the token, and they are just working out a model at the moment to offer Ooxy to the community. Brian also did a second announcement where he announced that over 21.24 thousand wallets have already done the sacrifice to the Vul stroke nodes. So this is a massive achievement for the project and they do seem like they're working hard in the background. You always have to be careful though, because it is in its infancy stages, but like I said, if Brian manages to do this like he did Safuu, I can see this going to the moon. One thing I do know about this project that I didn't know at Safuu at the time is this project seems to have a more solid and more stable team behind it from the offset. This is a massive setup. I think all the experience he's learned from Safuu has really put him into good stead for this, and anyone looking at this project can see it's not been written on the back of a beer mat. It does seem well thought out, and that's just my personal opinion, who's been in these projects for the last 3 years. So I'm not affiliated with this, but I am a fan of Brian, and also I know that Brian launched Safuu and I like the way he did that, even with all the abuse that he took from people attacking him, even from his family and people calling him out. There's one guy, I won't mention his name, but he was an absolute clown and disgusting the way he went after him. But Brian shook all that off to make Safuu the best he could before the bear market hit Safuu like it did everything else. You've got to remember at one point Safuu was trading like around the $300 mark. That is just mind-blowing. But anyway, back to Vulcan, because this is where we want to stick with today's treat. So even though this all happened, he is making Vulcan a pretty much stable platform with the team that's joined him and behind him. I know there's other investors in this, but he is making this one of of the few projects that I've invested in. And obviously I don't give financial advice and I don't invest in projects easy at all. The way I make my money is pretty much trading how the institutions trade, and I don't think much institution money would come into this, but I really like this platform. You've got to remember it's still high risk, and you don't just go into it without knowing that it's high risk. And all the crap that has been in DeFi lately, you think of all the rug pulls, all the crap that's been in DeFi, all the bad projects, bad actors. For me, clearing all that cloud, this is one that I thought, yes, I'll try and get this on launch. Yes, I'll get involved in this, and yes, I'll try and put a strategy together. It's not as good rewards as safuu. It's not as good rewards as a lot of people out there, but yes, that's not good for a quick pump and dump. But what it is good for is sustainability. What it is good for is a project that looks like it wants to be around for a long time. So the Vulcan blockchain, that's how you get the passive income. That's how I've pretty much seen this. I'll give you a rundown, a quick high level view of what it's going to do. I'll give you a quick high level view of the announcements, quick high level view of that I'm looking to get into it. Now, this should give you enough appetite to want to do your own research. Like I said, look in the description below, go on the website, join the Discord, get in there, get your teeth into this and see if this is the appetite for you. Don't forget, I've got my own Discord channel, so if you've got any questions, I will be on there around 7:30 p.m. UK time in weekdays, so do jump on there and I'll answer any questions I can. But as always, on Crypto OG, trade smart, trade safe, and don't get wrecked.